begin. I'm afraid we're already running a little behind. Is everyone ready to get started? All right. On the afternoon of Tuesday, September 10th, this mediation was conducted in the legal office of Biggerstaff and Bailey. Parties in attendance were the defendant, Mrs. Gabby Stewart, and her representing counsel, Ms. Celeste Bailey. The plaintiffs, the universe, and the plaintiff's counsel, Mrs. Lawrence Wheeler. And my name...
Excuse me if I may. That should be Miss Lawrence Wheeler, Esquire, please.
Okay. Duly noted. Correction. Mrs. Lawrence Wheeler, Esquire. My name is Emily Benson, official recorder and court-appointed monitor for this mediation. Our purpose today is to explore the possibility of a mutually agreeable settlement, failing that, a trial date by which the matter before us might be legally adjudicated. Therefore, having completed all depositions and discovery, the parties have agreed to conduct this mediation into a civil suit that accuses the defendant of libel. The parties have agreed to stipulate to certain facts. On the evening of July 17th, at Ida's Wishing Well Tavern, the defendant told a friend, Julie, you know, Julie, I think the universe is trying to tell me something. And further, the defendant took the universe's silence as a comment on the defendant's abject failure as a playwright. Let us proceed then. As is customary, we will begin with questions and comments from the defendant's counsel. Ms. Celeste Bailey.
Thank you, Miss Benson. Miss Stewart, exactly how long have you known the universe?
Well, I think it's fair to say I've known the universe my whole life, just like everybody else.
I see. How well would you say you know the universe?
Not very well.
So tell us, how is this possible, Miss Stewart? You just said you know the universe all your life.
Well, yeah, that's right. But how well does a fish know the water is sweet? I mean, face it, the universe has just always been there. Constantly, immutably, eternally there. I mean, it never occurred to me to ask the universe about its comings and goings, or its well-being, or its latest news.
Are you saying then you were indifferent to the universe?
No more indifferent than the universe was to me.
That's a lie. There she goes again. Stop her! Stop her, I say!
Please proceed with your questioning, Ms. Bailey.
Thank you. So, were you or were you not indifferent to the universe?
Well, if it matters, I was never entirely indifferent to the universe. As an undergraduate student, I took a course in astronomy, learned all about the cosmos and its creation. Pretty cool stuff, really.
Do you recall anything about what you learned in that course?
Yes, I learned that the universe was born in the milliseconds following the Big Bang.
And did you draw any conclusions from your knowledge of this event?
Yeah, it occurred to me that the universe was born in a rage-filled moment, and that to this day carries a trace of its origins in a fit of, what's that lovely word? Peak. I wondered if the universe was suffering from intermittent explosiveness.
Stop her! Stop her! This defamation must cease once and for all. Yes, it's true that I had a difficult birth, but I vehemently deny that I suffer from an anger management problem. That is, until some slanderous villain comes along.
Oh, for God's sake, I didn't slander you, and I didn't libel you either.
Excuse me, if I may continue. Now, Miss Stewart, do you recall what your friend Julie said to you when you told her the universe was trying to tell you something?
Yes, she asked me what the universe was trying to tell me.
And your reply?
My reply was, I thought the universe was trying to tell me I was an utter failure as a player.
I said no such thing.
Maybe not in so many words, but you did say I could do the world a huge favor if I quit writing altogether.
Why? You vile gossip monger! I never said anything to you or about you. You attribute to me things that I've never said.
Maybe so. But do I have to remind everyone here that the universe's silence speaks volumes?
I object, Miss Vincent.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that the defendant is speaking entire phrases. Really now, silence speaks volumes. Is there a more worn out cliche than that one?
I'm sorry, counsel, but hackneyed language is not the basis for a valid objection.
Miss Vincent, excuse me. Do you mind opening the window? It's getting quite stuffy in here. I'm feeling rather confined.
You would feel that way, wouldn't you?
Just what the hell do you mean by that remark?
Take it as intended. Take it as a comment about your boundless irritability.
Oh, really? Boundless, huh? I bet you think you burnt me real good on that one, huh? I mean, what is the universe supposed to possibly say in its own defense? Well, how about this, Gabby? I am large! I contain infinitudes.
Oh, stop it. Shut up, will ya?
Or what?
I'll sue you for plagiarism. Or maybe copyright infringement.
My, you are a litigious bunch, aren't you?
For crimey's sake, Whitman's poetry is in the public domain, you imbecile. And I didn't even quote Walt correctly. I was riffing, damn it! Your ignorance is exceeded only by my impatience.
Listen, I'm done.
Gabby, please sit down.
Ladies, or maybe I mean ladies and gentlemen, or entities and gentlemen, come to think of it. I don't really know. Could you state, for the record, what exactly is your gender?
Yeah, come clean now. Fess up. What are your pronouns, universe?
I don't have a gender. I'm the universe. I'm the universe! Don't you get it? I'm singular. And my pronoun, my only pronoun, is it. In all caps, baby.
I'm sorry, but that's it. I-T, it.
Yes, it will do nicely, thank you.
But I'm kind of curious. If you are genderless, how do you reproduce?
Why in the world would I need to reproduce? I'm already everything that I am, and forever so. Why would I need to make more of me?
Absolutely. One of you is more than enough.
I mean, for God's sake, people, why would I need to make copies of myself when I can merely expand? It's what I do best. As a matter of fact, I'm expanding right now as we speak.
Miss Vincent? Miss Vincent? May I once again proceed with my questioning?
Yes, do proceed, counsel.
Now, returning to what you said at Ida's wishing well on the evening of July 17th, 2024, the statement you uttered to your friend Julie, I believe you called her?
Yes.
Why would you make such a statement? Why did you tell Julie you thought the universe was trying to tell you something? What was your motive in saying such a thing?
I to them. The universe is trying to tell you something, my friend. I mean, come on, give me a break. These are just everyday sayings. At one time or another, everyone has uttered those words. They're so ordinary as to be meaningless.
Oh, really? Is that right? Meaningless, huh? How would you like to have your character impugned in every barroom, in every therapy session, in every random conversation between friends? Ah! Each day, I hear the same thing. The universe said this, the universe said that, blah, 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 blah. And for the record, I never said any of the things attributed to me. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't care about you or your kind, especially your damn plays. As a matter of fact, I don't give a whit about...
Pardon me. I have to get this right. Did you say wit with a W?
Yes, that's right. I said wit with a W. Now let me finish. I don't give a whit about your friends. I don't give a whit about your family. I don't give a whit about a single member of this loathsome species. I'm the universe, damn it!
I'm not buying it. I don't think you're as indifferent as you claim to be. Else, why would you be suing me for libel?
Why? I'll tell you why. Because I am tired. I'm tired of all the lies, all the rumors, the innuendo, the besmirching of my character. That's why I decided to use you as an example, so that in the future, other people won't say the same stupid things that you do. And besides, I'm hoping to get a nice settlement. I could use some spare change. I mean, with prices as they are these days, I could use a few extra bucks for my bang. My big bang, that is.
I've got news for you, my galactic friend. You are never going to stop folks from holding you responsible for their disappointments. It's just people need someone to blame for their failures. It's going to be you, it's going to be the stars, it's going to be fate, or something.
Well, that's it for me. I've had it. I'll see you people in hell or in court, or whichever comes first. But as for me, I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Wait, home? Aren't you always home? Isn't home for you like everywhere all at once?
Stop with the questions, will you? Unlike the rest of you, I have important work to do. Must be going.
Well, unless I hear an objection, I think that's a proper time to adjourn.
Before we do, Emily, could someone explain to me what job the universe has to do, other than the job of endlessly growing larger?
Well, maybe I shouldn't say this, but my client is busy with an ongoing project. A full-length play entitled All That and Everything Else Too. It's a musical comedy. But the universe doesn't think it will ever get done. Yuni, as I like to call my client, can't seem to finish anything.
Wait a minute. Are you saying the universe is a writer? Like
wrap this up. It's getting dark out. Must be some bad weather on the way.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Celeste. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, I am. If Yuni stops writing this well together, might this be our farewell performance? Ours and everyone else's too?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Celeste. Even Yuni isn't that vindictive.